Department of Sport, Physical Education and Health in HKBU is the first department to establish a sports program that not only focuses on sport and exercise sciences, but also on sport management and other sports-related disciplines like sport policy and sports psychology, etc. The department provides me with what I want, not only on general psychology, but also I could focus on sport, exercise, and health-related psychology.
My research topic is the history of Japanese Navy in the first half of the 20th century. It is one of the very few PhD programs that would accept my research topic, which is not as well known within the academia.
The faculty members in the geography department are renowned scientists. They have carried out a substantial number of cutting-edge researches. Most importantly, my supervisors have outstanding contribution to climate change and hydroclimatology research.
What impresses me most is the professionalism of the academic staff in the department and the faculty. They are very experienced and knowledgeable, and they have provided tactical guidance for my research.
The lecturers here are leading researchers in various fields of sociology and publish in top-ranked journals with high Google Scholar rankings. The faculty graciously granted me admission with monthly stipends. Similarly, I got additional scholarship from the Belt and Road Scholarship, which gave me a tuition waiver, and for each semester, upon satisfactory progress, I can concentrate on my study without bothering myself with tuition and stipends and all the necessary financial requirements.
Hong Kong PhD Fellowship Scheme is a prestigious scholarship across the world. Now, I realized that obtaining the scholarship would fulfill my dream.
Our faculty provide us with extra financial support in addition to our studentship, which includes the support for traveling to overseas conferences and workshops and for overseas attachment, etc.
I am fortunate to have excellent supervisors, very supportive colleagues, flexible and congenial working environment at HKBU. I have been in contact with my supervisor and department since my application stage. They provided me the necessary guidance from pre-departure to post-arrival. I didn't feel homesick as everyone in my department was very cordial and friendly.
I was impressed by the warm and charming nature of the history department.
I couldn't imagine that I would meet the kind of caliber of academics I've met here. Many of them are so professional and so friendly. I have never been treated disrespectfully, despite the fact that I'm non-native.
I must say that my supervisor is very supportive. He always gives me instant replies whenever I email him. He always gives me informative suggestions whenever I encounter difficulties in research and in life.
I must appreciate the flexible work hours arrangement made by the department and the facilities that are given to us. It really helps me focus on my research and coursework.
It is amazing to know that every postgraduate student is offered a workstation. It is convenient for us to conduct our research and study. An office space also offers me a sense of belonging to the department, the faculty, and HKBU.
HKBU also offers overseas research exposure for me to learn new knowledge, be equipped with new skill sets, and involved with other research frontiers around the world.
I must say that the PhD program itself is attractive. Your international exposure is expanded by HKBU because as a PhD candidate, you must have another foreign country attachment to develop your research-related knowledge and skill.
HKBU Students Teaching Assistant Program allows PhD students to have hands-on experiences with teaching university undergraduates and also performing some administrative or teaching tasks. And this way I was able to develop my teaching and administrative skills, organizing tutorials for undergraduate students, and I think this together prepares me for what lies ahead.
I have the opportunity to know fellows of other departments within our faculty. This allows us to broaden our research opportunities. Also, we have the opportunity to hold internal seminars in order to share our research studies with students in the same department. Other than that, we can join research works of other projects from which our knowledge can be extended beyond what our thesis offers.
You are given all the opportunities to go and learn from other HK universities, use library resources of other universities, come up with business or startup ideas, and have overseas learning experiences. You have a number of workshops, seminars, etc. being organized for you, then you can of course groom yourself a lot by taking part in those.
On a daily basis, a lot of activities are going on at HKBU. I've been able to participate in some extracurricular activities myself. For instance, I am an international student mentor. I am also one of the student ambassadors for the HKBU. In addition to that, last year I participated in the 3-minute doctoral thesis presentation competition and I emerged the winner. And then I also participated in the short story writing competition and also won a merit prize. Altogether, I think HKBU is one of the best liberal universities in Asia for whole person development.
This program has also given me the opportunity to engage with other voluntary works. For example, organizing conferences, teaching assistantship, mentoring students, and involving in faculty research postgraduate studies subcommittee as a student representative.
I must mention this memorable event. This was the moment that my bond became super duper strong with my supervisor. She never asked about my family background when I was writing to her. She only took account of my education background and my capacity to read for a PhD. After everything had been settled and I had been admitted to the university, she asked about my personal details so she could advise. As a mother who was having an 11-month-old baby at that time, I was so proud to have such a supervisor because she did not judge my capacity based on my marital status, and I really respect that attitude. And that whole pre-admission conversation between me and my supervisor was really unforgettable.
I got a really memorable supervisor-student experience in 2019. Our whole research team, including my both supervisors, all went to Prague for an international conference together. When we arrived in Prague, we did not only attend the conference together, we also had a chance to travel around Prague and cook meals at where we're staying as well. Since then, the relationship within the research team has been much improved and has become very close, so it's really a fruitful memory.
I have seen people using chopsticks here in Hong Kong. My colleagues taught me how to use them. I have tried using chopsticks several times, but I failed repeatedly. Now, whenever I go to the university canteen, I take both spoons and chopsticks. I am still a beginner in this. I am lucky to have some very good friends here in Hong Kong. We cooked food in several locations where I prepared Bangladeshi traditional spicy foods and my friends prepared dumplings and noodles. I am a nature lover, so I always insist them to go hiking and visit islands. We have visited several islands for sightseeing.
Assisting undergraduate students, either in tutorials or after lessons, has been one of the most unforgettable moments. It is my pleasure to help them finish their assignments, and very often we would exchange ideas and share our study experience. Sometimes we would even discuss the food quality of the canteens and the restaurants. These are all precious memories.
About my teaching assistant experience, actually I'm really thankful for that professor because she understood how new I was to that specific subject, and she also taught me by letting me be a student regardless of my teaching assistant role. So it was unforgettable. I'm really thankful for that.
In my first semester, my supervisor asked me to give presentation on environmental pollution in Bangladesh for the undergraduate students here at Hong Kong Baptist University. I was a bit stressed in the preparation stage, as I would be presenting in a new environment, facing new faces. But I didn't feel tensed while presenting, which surprised me a lot. The appreciation of my supervisor inspired me to give talks at national and international conferences. Giving talks in seminar has strengthened my presentation skills and helped me earn many Best Presentation Awards. I have been awarded Best Paper and Poster Presenter in 4 conferences.
One of the most unforgettable experiences was when I joined hands with the PhD students from other departments to organize the faculty's graduate student conference. We, as the organizing committee members, met on and offline frequently to discuss, plan, and work out all the details of the conference. Making joint efforts together with my peers to render the conference a success was really marvelous, and this has added color to my research study life.
This study program has paved my research direction how I have wanted to. I will look for postdoctoral position after my PhD. This year, I am going to apply for Hong Kong postdoctoral fellowship, and after that, I will return to my home country where I used to teach undergraduate students at a university.
I would say this program is the foundation stone that confirms my eligibility as an academic in the university system. Also, most of the scholars are now focusing more on sport management and health research in Asia. So I strongly believe that the research skills, knowledge and the training that I received from my department and the HKBU would help me confidently follow that trend. This 4-year program journey is not only about obtaining a paper qualification. From my experiences so far, I feel that the HKBU PhD program is designed to train us to be good listeners, good readers with empathetic, flexible and patient souls. Should there be a person with such qualities, I believe that person would be the foundation of humanity.
Originally, I imagined that my PhD study journey would be really tough. However, now I think although it's busy and challenging, this kind of challenges have turned into a motivation for me to strive for better outcomes.
You know, in my eyes, the most beautiful river is the river that has a lot of bends and curves as well as barricades. The program that I am taking now has lots of challenges and diversity. Therefore, I enjoy this program a lot.
HKBU is one of the best liberal universities in Asia in terms of academic and non-academic activities.
I recommend students who wish to pursue a doctoral degree to join our community. Not only does HKBU provide high-quality education, it also offers sufficient funding aids for foreign prospective students in need.
I would also recommend HKBU to the students who want to build research-oriented and industrial career, as this university has a strong network with academic institutions, industries, NGOs at home and abroad.